So there's this thing that they will say, never speak ill of the dead. Do you hold grudges against Stephen Keshi?
Never. Do you know that I've never spoke about this thing?
I
I've
know,
never spoke about it. I've never. I've never spoke about it because of the respect I have for him. I've never spoke about it.
I know. You know, the first time
No,
I reached out to you and I asked you, let's talk about it. You said no for the sake of the love that I have for
no.
Stephen Keshi. I remember you tell me this is what you said to me that Baba, whether I verse or I no verse, that's Stephen Keshi make me win Nations Cup. So
Yeah.
if you don't carry me go the World Cup, he also draw people to carry me go at AFCON. That's what you said. And
Yes.
you know, I told you that time that okay, let's not talk about it because the heat is too much. Let's not talk about it. We'll have time to talk about it. It's hard anyway,
Yeah.
especially it was a time when I was just starting this business, doing online. I wanted viral story. And when you said pushback,
Mm-hmm.
and it was okay. First of all, thank you for agreeing to talk now. Now, when you look back, you know, in 2002, when Sondolise had this problem with the national team, himself,
Mm-hmm.
George,
Sorry.
and a few other players were banned and
Mm-hmm.
withdrawn from going to the World Cup. It was similar to your own, but your own you didn't have a problem. It was just the fact that you
Yeah.
kept that happened. Do you look back and say, but your teammates were supposed to speak up for you? Do you look at your teammates and look at them like that, or you say, I mean, they didn't have anything, they couldn't have done anything?
But they couldn't have done anything, man. If no matter what they say to Big Boss at that point, or no matter how they try to get to the root of the matter to ask him like what is it, now nobody have the balls to really go to Big Boss and say you have to do this. He has his own thing and he's done. That's the I don't feel I was not upset about what he did. I was not upset about the players that they did not really go out to, fought for me and everything, but it's over, man. I just moved on.
We know the player Stephen Keshi. We know the coach Stephen Keshi. Who is the man Stephen Keshi to you? Like the man Stephen Keshi that you know.
It's an amazing person, like a father figure. When it's time to be serious, you see him there. When it's time to play and to joke about everything, he's a nice man. I I had no grudge concerning what happened in the World Cup. Me not going to the World. I don't, because I knew that he kickstart from Yomi. If Yomi has not really, you know, went to him and paints me as a bad person, that I want to follow a white guy now. I heard the story, but to be honest with you, bros, let's just move on. Let's leave that case,
There's a
man.
player in the 2013 team that is always seen as a folklore hero. The guy, the hero that won us the Nations Cup, Sunday Umba. And going to the Nations Cup, people didn't even expect him to make that team, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how that team you guys struggled. First game against was it Burkina Faso draw, against Zambia draw, and then Ethiopia you guys won 2-0. Victor Moses was on fire. Now Sunday Oba broke all the stereotype of an home-based player coming into the Super Eagles, mixing up with the big boys, you guys. Talk to me about Sunday Oba, the Sunday Oba that you know in camp, that is
I
different
can
from,
hear you. I can hear you.
yeah. So talk to me about the Sunday Oba that you know.
Oh, it's a joke. It's a very nice person, kind, good hearted person, and we are still friends till today. He came to my house the other day, and I keep on saying to him that if you that gave the country that AFCON no verse for not going to the World Cup, me, I don't have the right, because you are the one who literally gave us that tournament. And there's no excuse why you cannot, even if they can't carry anybody, they have to carry you. You are like you need to be there. And he was not there. So what would be I'm nobody, man, for me to be upset. The only thing that can make me speak or spoke then when the list came out is that if I'm Sunday Umba, you understand? If I'm the one who gave Nigeria that day, that
No way,
victory,
it's not
bros,
really way.
bros, I'm telling you, I will go to see the president. and say, this World Cup, I have to go. But, they're just people that they, put together to support the team. That's how they see it. Because they said, without Emenike, me, I'm nothing. That's what they said. They said, without Emenike, some of the, like me, that's why I see, I don't like to read blogs or to read social media. This thing happened from the national camp. That's when I stopped it. When I saw what they are writing about me, like some people don't care about the victory of the team, is who score. That's the first thing they care about. We won the tournament. They were like, what thing even do? No be only one going score, things like that. People like they forgot easily that without the effort from the goalkeeper to the top man there, you will not succeed in football. Football is not like long tennis that you can do it yourself. It's teamwork. So
Let's bring that thing. Let's like one fight that I've had with my friend and brother Kenneth Umiru is that Kenneth Umiru always tell me that this current team is more talented than that team, but that team have more heart. Your team have more heart than this team.
That's it.
But
that's it.
Do you agree that this team have more talent than your team?
Yes.
No, but
do you know how I put it?
Okay, so let me put it this way. Let me share my own first, then you explain to me. There is nobody in this team that can cancel out Victor Moses. There is nobody.
Mm-hmm.
There is nobody in this team that can cancel out Mikel Obi. Let the heavens fall. There is nobody in this team that can cancel Eddie Ogene or Nazi. Let the heavens fall.
Okay.
There is nobody in this team that can cancel Vincent Nyama, that can cancel Joseph Yobo, that can cancel Juwon Shaniwo. Then Brian then Emenike. There's nobody. So how is this team more talented? The only player in this team that walks straight into that team is Victor Osimhen. In my opinion,
you can see that. I think sorry
will eliminate anybody in this team. So how is this more talented than that team?
I think Kenneth is talking about papers, he's talking about like this team has more talented players on paper than our team. Because if you check our lineup from the goalkeeper to Emenike, there's no one in the top, apart from Victor Moses and Mikel, that they are in Chelsea, England. Which other player that is a well-known star, or like the way their team is now? You have Lukman, you have Victor Osimhen, you have Iwobi, you have almost all, apart from the goalkeeper, almost all the players, they are one way in EPL, and they are playing week in, week out. Ajayi, Basi, Olaina, Sanusi, the left back, he's playing in Porto.
Yeah.
So if you check all of them, they are in top clubs, not like our squad. Our squad. Then I was in I was in France. No, I was in the Dynamo Kiev then. Okay, Dynamo Kiev we play Champions League, but it was not like. It was not. You can't use Dynamo Kiev to compare Arsenal.
Players your squad that did not have club.
Exactly. What club is Mba at that point? Godfrey Babu now. Even Kenneth Omeru, Juwon, even Kenneth Omeru, what club is he not in Turkey? He's playing now. Where is he playing at that period? Even Onazi, Onazi is in Lazio, but it was not really playing that much. Apart from Mikel and Moses, that we know that they are there. The team is not about Aniyama. So the team is totally different from this present team.
So what made your team tick? Because it's proven that stars are not getting it.
Are not getting it. Yeah.
So what made your team tick? What can we borrow from that 2013 team? Don't forget that it didn't take 5 years to put that team together. It was about 2 years to put that together. So what can we borrow from that team to make this team work. And why is it that? Because it is said that the Super Eagles would never respect an indigenous coach. What was it about Stephen Keshi that make it easy for you guys to respect him that we don't see now? We've seen Iguavon, we've seen Finidi, we've seen Joint Iguavon Amonike. It is clear as daylight that these players, they not send the indigenous coach. Wetin make una send Stephen Keshi and right now people don't send these indigenous coaches?
You know, before coming to the camp, you have a chat with him. He will tell you that, look, even if you are not coming, I have 2 or 3 other players that I can invite. So you coming, you have to give your all. And if you said, I'm coming to give my all, you have your invitation. You come and you give your all. If you come to the camp, you are not, putting what he wants you to do, you don't get your invite anymore. And the reason why a lot of people don't joke with it is we have players sitting out there not playing. So if you are playing, you have to make sure you give everything. If you check the bench, we have players that are hungry to play. Even some of them are upset that they are not playing. But he didn't even bother to even look them in the eyes. Man. He just do his thing, put his 11, and that is it. Ike was really upset. He thought that he's going to be regular in the team. But when what Keshi saw in training, was not what he wanted. So Ike start coming in, from the bench, and he was not happy about it. But Keshi did not look at it because then he was playing where? I think Villarreal, or where is he playing at that point? So for Keshi, it's not about what club you're playing. He's telling Mikel every day that, look, if you can't do the job, there's 2, 3 people outside that can do it. You understand? And that tournament means a lot for Mikel because Mikel have never really won something big for the national team, apart from the Olympic that they went and he won. Is it?
No, at that time he had not gone to the Olympics. It was on the under 23.
No. The one that he played, the one that they played with, the one that he played with
after.
Messi.
No, that he didn't go for that.
It was that.
He didn't go.
No, he went now. I saw.
He didn't go.
I saw it.
No, he went for under 20 and lost to Messi in the finals.
Yes, that was what I'm saying. That
it's not the Olympics. No, that's not the Olympics. The Olympic Messi, he went
not the Olympics.
16, yeah, the one he won bronze.
Okay. So he has never really, won something major like this, like something big like this, like the Nations Cup. So for him too, he saw that team like, with this team, I can really achieve it. Right from the match against Ivory Coast, when we won against Ivory Coast, Mikel started seeing a different atmosphere in the team. He started having, he opened himself more to us because he's this very close person. So Mikel became that player that you can run to, that player that can play with you, that can have a conversation with you and everything. So everybody in that team is welcoming. We support each other. If we fight in the pitch, as soon as we left the pitch, it's over. We go to each other's room, we talk, we know why we are there, we encourage each other, we support each other, we don't criticize each other. And and the discipline in camp, everybody tried to stay disciplined. If Keshi said, look, bedtime 8 o'clock, I don't want to hear noise, and that's how it's going to be. I guess for me, I feel like it's the discipline part that really gave us that trophy, because everybody was scared of him and scared of leaving the camp. They don't want to leave the camp because they felt like this time there's something different in this team that I can't put my finger on.
So one of the special players for me in 2013. I mean, all you guys are special. I like Enrique. We call him Ogunigwe back in the day in radio when I was in Brela. And I like Victor Moses because the thing about Victor Moses for me was, if you give him the ball in Nigeria goal line, it's not passing sideways. We are going forward. That's what I don't buy. Like, put 10 million people in front of him. That guy will bulldoze.
He will go past them, yeah.
But there's a guy in the team that whenever the team lists come out, there's always that one player you want to see on the team. I love Luka. I love his there's finesse to his game.
Yeah.
People might have issues with his personality, which I sometimes do have, but his game was fine as far as I'm concerned. Eddie Ogeni Onazi was this guy who, he was just the guy. It was the N'Golo Kante, unsung hero. People
Yeah,
might see, but it just felt like if he's not there, then there's a problem. Talk to me about Eddie Ogeni.
Yeah. He was one of the player that really helped us in that middle. You understand? And even when they asked him to play from right back with no complaint, he went there, he did his job. So he's this type of player that you need. Every team need a player like that can do the dirty job, that can, do the tackles, do the marking, the pass. He can pass the ball, he can win balls, he can, for me, I feel like that tournament is, he brought out a lot of talent from so many of us that we didn't really know that we had. Like, I'd never played from the flank before, but with Keshi, I was playing from
I
everywhere
was
in the
going
flank.
there. I was going there from 2006 or 2000. Yes, from 2006, Ocean Boys up until 2013. You were a point man.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
give the ball to Brown, and Brown takes the ball to the net. And then you played
Yeah.
under Keshi, and all of a sudden you were drifting wide, or you were playing as the Amokashi or the link up man that link up
Yeah.
to Emenike. Did you not see it like a step down, like a step back? Because again, when you look at your game, you kind of like feel like, I'm supposed to compete with Emenike. Why is he taking the lead when I'm taking the backseat? Did you
Yeah.
feel like that? Or you look at it like, you know what, bro, Oshobe not be one my work. Let's go and do this thing and get it done.
At first, I felt sad, when I came to the camp, when we arrived at the camp, when he picked his 11-11, Emenike is playing from there, I'm playing from here. I say Emenike is scoring, I'm scoring. Emenike is doing something, wow, me, I'm doing something amazing. So the competition was there, and he don't want to drop me, he don't want to drop Emenike. And he want to play the two of us because he see me like a player that is free-minded. He see me like a player that I can really help the team. Instead of me and Emenike sharing a position, Emenike is not a Emenike don't have a lot of pace like the way I have. Emenike is more like a bulldozer, like hit and block and everything. And me, I'm more like a player that can run in behind. I don't ask Emenike asks the ball on the field. Me, I don't ask the ball on the field. I like to run behind. So if you put those two together, by the time Emenike is coming short, I'm going long. That was how we scored the first goal. Emenike came short, asked for Mikel for the ball. I run behind. Mikel threw the pass. I set it for Emenike. Emenike came from behind. Boom, 1-0. So that was what. There's one day that he tried that tactic in training. We just had like a mini training game, and it worked. Even me, I was surprised that I can even play from there. But defending was a bit difficult for me. But
Was never
when it
your game.
comes to when it comes to attacking, come and see the way I'm and he put it on the midfield and said, every time we win the ball, the first pass is to Brown. That's why you see that it's like I'm everywhere in the pitch. The first pass. If Mikel win the ball, the first person he's looking for is me. Because he knows I'm going to run. He knows Emenike will come short. I'm going to run behind. So weeks before the tournament, Big Boss called me into his room. He said, look, it was a very good camp with you. I love the way you play. And but we have one problem. I was scared. I was thinking he's going to say, we have to drop you or, something happened. He said, look, I want to play three up front. I want to play you. I want to play Menike. I want to play Moses,
Okay.
and I want to play Umba behind Emenike. So can you play from the right? But from the right, it doesn't mean that you stay there. I want the three of you to be to just be changing. But most times, I want you to be on the right. I said, Coach, I will do it. The reason why why I accepted that offer, it was because if I did not accept it, we might struggle to get to the point that we got to, which is winning it. Why? Because I know that we don't have another player like me in that camp that run behind. I'm the only player who do that running behind. We don't have a striker who do that. And in a team, you need one striker that can be doing that to destabilize the defenders. So I sacrifice my position. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. That's how I secure my spot in that 11.
Let's talk about legends now. When you were growing up, who were the players, whether Nigerian or international players, that you looked at? Zlatan Ibrahimovic said he studied Ronaldo da Lima. And different players, Messi studied Maradona, different players like that. Who did you study to create this running, pressing? You're one of the best players when it comes to high pressing. Who did you study?
To be honest with you, I love Drogba and I love Ibrahimovic. I watch them. Ibrahimovic, when it comes to his skills, the way he passed the ball, the way, Drogba too, when it comes to his skill, his speed, fast, strong, those two players for me are, the players I really study to see how they place themselves, how they, take on defenders. And Ibrahimovic can score. I've scored with literally everywhere of my body in my football career, almost everywhere. You understand? Head, chest, right foot, left foot, back, like literally everywhere. So Ibrahimovic brought that. So I studied him too. Drogba, I played against him when I was in West Brom, and I told him, I said, look, when I was a kid, I look forward to you, and seeing you here is, one of my dream. And he was happy. My kids were there, my wife, we took pictures together, and he just told me, he said, look, always give your best, always give 100%. And if you know you cannot do that, ask for them to change you. And I've been doing that. Anytime I know that I'm tired, I don't push myself. I put my hand up and I'm out. Because the reason why he said that is when you struggle, you tend to do a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
People start seeing you as not perfect, that you are not good. So
Ability.
if you are tired, yes, if you are tired, don't push it. Just change yourself. Just ask for them to change you. So that's what I got from him.
Well, so as we, walk down the final lap of this conversation, I need you to name your all-time greatest 5 Nigerian players. All-time greatest. Not necessarily the ones you play with, but all-time greatest top 5 Nigerian players.
Yobo,
Okay.
JJ, Kanu, Yekini, between Sunday Ulysses and Amokachi now. Between both, but I will go with Amokachi.
Nice. So, top 5 players you played with in Nigeria, in the national team. Top 5 players.
In the national team.
Yes, sir.
Yobo, Emenike, Mikel, Moses.
One more. That's just for Yobo, Emenike, Mikel, and Moses.
Mikel, Moses. I'll put Onazi to it.
Now, outside of Nigeria, different clubs you played with, top 5 coaches you've worked with, apart from Stephen Keshi or any Nigerian coach, top 5 coaches you've worked with in your life.
Marco Silva, Tony Pulis, Avren George.
George, where was that?
was in West Brom when he was the one who bought me.
Okay.
Nestor Clausen. He was the one who gave me the nickname Crazy Horse Shovafu. Um, who there's one more, but I've called Michael Silva now.
Yeah, Marco Silva, Tony
So
Pulis,
that's for
George.
Ribrov, the guy in Dynamo
And how
Kiev.
much? Yeah, Sergio Rebrov,
Yeah,
former
Sergey Ribrov. Yeah.
strike partner of Andrei Shevchenko, was a
Yes,
fantastic guy. That guy was predicted to be the guy was going to be the greatest striker.
he can shoot from
Oh,
anywhere.
and Tottenham signed him, and he became shit like Tottenham. You know,
He's a very good player. I feel like his height is what affects him a lot.
Valbuena.
In England, you can't have that type of height in England and you want
Yeah,
to play good
was it
football.
Valbuena? He wanted to be top striker, and he
Yeah,
wanted
you
to
can't.
sign for a shitty club. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's look at memories now. Let's look at memories. Your top 10 football moment of your career. Moments, different moment. Top 10. Because I know you have a lot, and so I'm gonna put 10. Five will be disservice to you. So 10.
Yeah. My first goal in Zamax. Uh, my first goal in FC Sochaux because it felt like it would never come. I was doing the job perfectly, everything, but my first goal, man, and that period I just had my first son. So that one meant a lot to me. And my goal against Mönchengladbach with Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League, the one I chipped that we qualified, that took us to the group stage in Champions League. And there's one goal I scored against Metalurg Donetsk. We need to win to pass Shakhtar Donetsk to win the league to pass Shakhtar Donetsk. So it was 93 minutes, and I scored 92 minutes, I think like 30 seconds, something like that. Away win. And my first goal in EPL. And my my when I saw my contract in China and my first goal too in China. So it's like a wow moment. So I have to put that too. My first goal too in Malaga, Spain. These are the ones that really was really like off my shoulder. I think that's it.
What happened in China? Because it was a big deal. Like everybody was, it was like,
Yeah.
oh boy, I don't go collect my money. Oh, I don't go collect my money. Encourage Brad, so good money, but then the game just didn't work. What happened?
The thing is that the coach that brought me was at that time we are not really doing very well. You understand? We the foreign players, we didn't really blend to really give the team that lift that they want. You have to have like 3 foreign base to start a game.
Yeah.
So the coach is still reshuffling, he's still trying to see how he can fit the team. But we lost a lot of games. We sometimes we failed to win at home, and they just sacked him. And they brought in a new coach, and he has his player from Portugal that he want to bring, his striker from Portugal that he want to bring, and they said I should go. They pay me off, and that's it.
When you look back in your career today, are there regrets?
Never, no,
Would
no
you,
regret. I didn't have
would you,
none.
would you say that football have made you rich, like you're successful?
I don't think I will be successful in any other field if it's not football from day one. For me, it's football. And I'll say yes, football made me the man I am today. Football gave me everything I have today. Football made me see the world because I literally see the world through football. I can't use my money to fly and see the world, but football allowed me to do this. And I'll say yes to that. Without football, football made me the man I am today.
On hindsight, your wife made the greatest decision 16 years ago. But 16 years ago, you were one teen, dirty, you're still fine. You're one teen rough boy. How did you convince this woman, this fine woman, to say, follow me and they go somewhere? What did you tell her?
It was God that brought us together. It was not man. I met her in the flight when we are going to Ghana on that we're home base Super Eagles on that 23. We are going to Ghana for a friendly game. So we met in the flight. I was the only one who have business class ticket, business class boarding pass. Nobody know how it happened. They bought economy class for everybody. That's why I said it was meant to be. So she was sitting beside me. I was sitting no, she was sitting on the window side. I was sitting on the aisle. So that's how it happened. That's how we met. And I'm like, no, I was a bit shy, She's like, where are you guys going? Because she saw we are wearing the green and everything. She's like, are you guys going for a game? I say, yes, we're going to Ghana to play against Ghana. So, I have the courage to ask for a number. Then that's how I got a number. When we came back to Nigeria, I called her. From there, the rest, history.
You're one of the few people that football gave a wife.
Yes, so.
And
Yes, that was God. God literally gave
God
her to
moved
me.
you to business class.
I'm telling you, nobody knew how, because they bought economy ticket for everybody, but how I got a business class boarding pass, no one knows.
Every footballer in the world makes one stupid decision in terms of spending. Some 10, some 20. Name the worst 3 decisions you've ever made since you started playing football.
Buying 2 extra car in England when the club already gave us car. I'm a car freak. I love car. And I have a crazy watch collection, and the value of the watch when I bought it, if I bought it without the diamond, it would have, by now, if I want to sell it, I can sell it like triple the price. But because I put a lot of diamonds on it, I could not sell it even double the price. So the price just dropped. So that's the 3 things. That's the 3. So I see the watch every day and I go, like, what have I done? Like, and now I'm not the type now that I've gone past that stage to be wearing all those bling 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 things out. So I'm more like a toned down now. But I wish I did not put stone on it. I could sell it now, but so it's just there with no value.
Well, it is what it is. Thank you very much for your time. I'm very grateful that you agreed to share. It's been 11 years. Please don't wait another 11 years before we talk again. I'll talk to you. We'll keep talking. And thank you very much for
no problem.
sharing your thoughts.
Thank you for having me.
I don't know why you always agree to talk to me openly, but I must have done something right, I guess. Thank you.
It's all good, man. Thank you very much.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.